Welcome to Malta, a jewel in the Mediterranean, an island packed with history, culture, and stunning landscapes. Let's dive into a 24-hour itinerary adventure that takes you through some of Malta's must-see spots. Being locals all our life, we are able to give you the best possible information for your holiday. Stick around till the end to see whether 24 hours in Malta is really worth it for you. Your adventure begins in the heart of Malta, in Valletta, a city that is not just the capital, but also a living and breathing museum. Valletta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and as you step into this historic city, you will immediately feel like you have traveled back in time. Spending around 3 hours should be enough for a day's visit to Malta. Start your morning by strolling down the famous Republic Street and Merchant Street, the two main arteries of Valletta. These streets are lined with Baroque buildings, charming cafes, and an array of shops selling everything from local handicrafts to high-end fashion. Don't miss St. John's Co-Cathedral, a Baroque masterpiece filled with gold leaf, marble, and the famous Caravaggio painting, The Beheading of St. John the Baptist. After soaking in the history, take a moment to relax at the Upper Baracca Gardens, where you'll get stunning panoramic views of the Grand Harbor. Before leaving, catch a ferry from Valletta across the harbor to Sliema, a bustling town that offers a modern contrast to Valletta's historic charm. If you have any time left, you could do some shopping. However, the next location is home to the best shopping in Malta, so you might want to leave it for there. From the exteriors of Valletta, you will catch the ferry to Sliema, which is just a short ride across the harbor. Sliema is the commercial heart of Malta, and you can spend around 2 hours exploring this bustling town. The first thing you will notice is the contrast between the historic Valletta and the modern vibe of Sliema. Here, you will find an abundance of shops, cafes, and restaurants, especially along the lively seafront. One of the best ways to experience Sliema is by walking along the promenade, which stretches all the way to St. Julian's and offers stunning views of the Mediterranean. As you walk, you'll pass by luxury hotels, trendy bars, and a mix of locals and tourists enjoying the fresh sea air. For a serious shopping spree, head to Tignes Point, one of Malta's most popular shopping malls. With its mix of international brands and local boutiques, Tignes Point is the perfect place to pick up some souvenirs or just enjoy a bit of retail therapy. Grab a taxi, as it is time to dive back into Malta's rich history and former capital city, with a visit to Mdina, known as the Silent City. Spending around 1.5 hours here should be enough. Explore this ancient walled city, a place of timeless beauty where the streets are so quiet that the sound of your footsteps echoes off the stone walls. Mdina is perched on a hill in the center of the island, and from here you can see for miles in every direction. Visit St. Paul's Cathedral, a stunning Baroque cathedral dedicated to St. Paul. If you're feeling adventurous, explore the Mdina dungeons, a darker side of Malta's history, with exhibits on torture methods and the grim conditions prisoners once endured. Your visit would not be complete without making a stop at Fontanella Tea Garden for a quick snack. This cafe is famous for its cakes, and the views from its terrace are simply spectacular. Just outside Mdina lies Rabat, our next stop for the day, where 1 hour is just enough time. This is another village that takes you deeper into Malta's history. Wander through its charming streets, which are lined with traditional Maltese houses and beautiful churches. Speaking about churches, visit the Church of St. Paul, which is built above the grotto where St. Paul is said to have lived during his time in Malta. Next to the church is Court Museum, a 17th century Baroque building that once served as the residence of the Court College of Chaplains. Before leaving Rabat, make sure to stop by at Sirkin to taste the irresistible delight of pastizzi, Malta's favorite pastry, featuring a crisp, flaky crust and savory fillings like ricotta cheese or mushy peas. As the day winds down, you have a choice: Marsaxlokk or St. Julians, each offering a unique vibe. For a tranquil, authentic Maltese experience, head to Marsaxlokk, the picturesque fishing village. Spend around 2 hours soaking up its charm, with eccentric, vibrant luzzas, the traditional Maltese boats, lining the harbor, creating a picture-perfect setting. Don't miss the famous market where locals sell their goods. Take the time to visit the beautiful Church of Our Lady of Pompeii, adding a touch of history to your visit. Enjoy a fresh seafood dinner as the day ends and the night begins. It's the perfect way to end your day. If you have some extra time, St. Julian's is just a stone throw away from Sliema. This area is Malta's entertainment hub and is also a perfect setup for family, as there are plenty of things to do for kids, from bowling, games area, cinema, shopping, to even beaches. You can then return for the evening where the atmosphere is more vibrant. You'll find a plethora of bars, clubs, and restaurants in a famous area called Paceville. Something we didn't mention before, since this video is specifically for one day in Malta, is our stunning beaches. If you have visited Malta before, or it's your first time and you are visiting in summer, you definitely must allocate at least 1 hour to soak in the sun, swim in crystal clear waters, and unwind. There are plenty of beaches around the island. However, due to time constraints, there are several in the areas mentioned in this video, such as Valletta Bay and St. George's Bay, which are in St. Julian's. The ultimate question is Malta worth visiting just for one day? No. Malta has so much more to offer than what was mentioned in this video. From wandering through Malta's old cities to exploring the beauty of the natural beaches, we have only scratched the surface. However, if you happen to visit Malta whilst on a cruise or happen to stop by for a layover, then this guide will surely help you make the most of your 24 hours in Malta. In the description below, you will find links to our site about most of the mentioned locations in this video. Head over and have a read to learn more and explore further our island. Click the video that has just popped up on your screen to learn more about discovering Malta.